Welcome to a Drexel English Language Center presentation on academic reading skills and strategies. My name is Dawn Kane, and this is Module 4 on taking notes. By the end of this module, you should be able to write and organize your notes using a variety of methods, and you will also be able to plan your study time according to your learning style. As a reminder, you might find it easier to hear this presentation if you use headphones. In addition, find the video pause button and use it whenever you need more time. The same ideas that applied to reading comprehension also apply to taking notes. Surface level notes are simple and usually list the main ideas without a lot of detail. Mid-level notes highlight important ideas and include supporting details that you must remember. Deep notes are for the assignments that will finish with an exam, paper, or presentation. In addition to highlighting key points and the supporting details, you should also organize the information in a way that makes it easy to study, and you should write out your own summary. This is a fairly good mid-level outline, and if the reader adds a paraphrase summary, it will go deep. Do you see the central idea? Notice how different action ideas flow from the coping how to reduce stress bubble. Some people like to list the important ideas, but if you use an outline format, as shown here, you can group the ideas together within similar categories, and your eye can easily track how these ideas flow. This form of note-taking can be adapted to whatever level is needed. As you write down the important ideas, put them in your own words to help remember it more easily. You can also use your own abbreviations and more than one language. Finally, think about how important the ideas are that you're writing down. Use brief notes for simple ideas. Another good idea is to write notes in the margins. Take a moment to read through this text on the left. Now, look at the student's notes in the margin on the right. Do you see how just a few of your own words can clarify the key points? If this student were to review this material for a test, the margin notes would help tremendously. If you're a visual learner, or you remember what you see, you may be able to close your eyes and recall information organized on a grid like this one. This concept path demonstrates the connections between different ideas. The concept hierarchy is another way to categorize information in a logical flow, or in an order that makes some sense. What kind of learner are you? Take a moment to read over this slide. Is it easier for you to remember what you saw, what you heard, or what you did? Plan your study time in a way that connects to your learning style. Concept maps and charts are a great way to take notes if you're a visual learner. But if you are someone who learns by talking and listening, or an oral learner, you might also want to share your notes when you study with a friend. Finally, some people are active learners, and moving around helps them to remember the information. In this case, building models or even just recalling your notes while you work out at the gym will be very helpful. So let's try it now with one of your upcoming assignments. First, consider what you will need to do with the information, and then determine the level of note-taking that is required. Is it surface, mid-level, or deep? Think about what style of notes will match the material. Does it make sense to use margin notes? Or is the information better illustrated by a concept path or outline? Finally, think about your learning style. What will help you remember it? Do you need to visualize it? See it in your head? Talk about it? Or do you need to physically do something while you're studying? Now you should have some different ideas for taking notes, but you may also have further questions about how to study in English. Remember, if you need additional help, you can always schedule a language support tutoring appointment through Drexel's English Language Center at this link. Thank you, and goodbye for now.